Hi Sam. Today, we're going to learn a really interesting word.
Ähnlich.
Hi Alex. What does
ähnlich,
mean?
Ähnlich.
Means similar or alike. It's used to describe things that share common features. The most common usage is when comparing two objects or people. Just be careful, because
Ähnlich.
can sometimes be confused with the English word alien, which has a completely different meaning.
That's good to know. Can you tell me more about how to use
ähnlich,
grammatically?
Sure.
Ähnlich.
Is an adjective, so it doesn't have a plural form, but it can describe nouns. For example, you could say,
Das Auto ist ähnlich.
meaning the car is similar. In the comparative form, it becomes,
Ähnlicher.
and in the superlative, it's.
Am ähnlichsten.
You could say,
Dieses Auto ist ähnlicher als das andere.
meaning this car is more similar than the other one.
How do you use it in different tenses?
Good question. Since
Ähnlich.
is an adjective, it doesn't really have tenses. But if we use it with a verb, like
Sein.
meaning to be, we can say,
Ich bin ähnlich.
for I am similar. In the past tense, you might say,
Ich war ähnlich.
which means I was similar. And in the perfect tense, you'd say,
Ich bin ähnlich gewesen.
meaning I have been similar.
That makes sense. Where does the word
ähnlich,
come from?
The word
Ähnlich.
comes from Old High German,
Ähnlich.
which means similar. It's been around for a long time and has retained its meaning throughout history. I find it fascinating how some words can stay so consistent over time.
That is interesting. Can you break down?
ähnlich,
For me.
Absolutely. The root is,
Ähn.
which relates to similarity. The suffix
Lich.
is often used to form adjectives, meaning having the quality of. So, when you put them together,
Ähnlich.
means having the quality of being similar.
That's really helpful. Are there other words that are similar?
Yes. There are quite a few. For example, with the same root, you have
Ähnlichkeit.
meaning similarity. There's also
Verwandt.
which means related. If we look at other suffixes, you might find
freundlich,
meaning friendly or,
glücklich,
meaning happy. Each of these words carries a similar structure.
I see. What about some common phrases where I could use
ähnlich,
Great question. Here are a few situations. If you're comparing two dishes, you could say,
das Gericht ist ähnlich wie das andere.
this means the dish is similar to the other. If you're talking about two friends, you might say,
Sie sind sich ähnlich.
which means they are similar to each other.
Let me try.
das Gericht ist ähnlich wie das andere.
Perfect. Now, how about in a work context? You could say,
Diese Idee ist ähnlich zu meiner.
which means this idea is similar to mine.
Diese Idee ist ähnlich zu meiner.
Exactly. One more situation could be while discussing books. You could say,
Dieses Buch ist ähnlich zu einem anderen, das ich gelesen habe.
meaning this book is similar to another one I have read.
Dieses Buch ist ähnlich zu einem anderen, das ich gelesen habe.
Excellent.
Is there a way to remember the gender for
Ähnlich,
Since
Ähnlich.
is an adjective, it doesn't have a gender by itself. But if you use it with a noun, like,
Eine ähnliche Idee.
you can remember that feminine nouns often end in. Imagine a light bulb going off when you think of ideas.
got it? What are some common collocations with
ähnlich,
You might hear phrases like,
Ähnlich aussehen.
meaning to look similar, or,
Ähnlich denken.
meaning to think similarly. Another common one is,
Sich ähnlich sein.
meaning to be similar to each other. Just remember, it's more commonly used in informal contexts.
Are there any similar words that I should watch out for?
Yes, be careful with,
Verwandt.
which means related. It's not exactly the same as.
Ähnlich.
Also,
Gleich.
means same which is stronger than.
Ähnlich.
Can you give me some example sentences with
ähnlich,
Sure. Here are a few.
Die beiden Modelle sind ähnlich.
Means the two models are similar. Another one could be,
Die Farben sind ähnlich.
meaning the colors are similar. You could also say,
Mein Bruder und ich sehen ähnlich aus.
which means my brother and I look similar.
Thanks, Alex. How about a quick quiz on what we learned today?
Absolutely. First question, what does
Ähnlich.
mean?
It means similar.
Correct. Second question, how do you say to be similar in the present tense?
ich bin ähnlich,
Almost. It's.
Ich bin ähnlich.
But since it's an adjective, it doesn't change. Now, how do you form the comparative?
Is it
ähnlicher,
Yes. Great job. What's the past participle of?
Sein.
Is it?
Gewesen.
Exactly. Last question, can you give me an example of a sentence using
Ähnlich.
How about?
Das Auto ist ähnlich.
perfect? Well done, Sam.
Thanks, Alex. I feel more confident with
Ähnlich.
now.
I'm glad to hear that. Remember, the key takeaway is that
Ähnlich.
is a versatile word for expressing similarity. Keep using it, and you'll get even better.
I will. Thanks for the help today.